everyone, it's Jessica, and today I'm bringing you my winter favorites. And as I look outside, it's just so cold and gray, and I feel like, I know I am, and I wonder if some of you guys are just kind of going through the winter grays. I don't want to call them blues because it's not genuine sadness, but it's just the blahs, the grays, just the... And so I started thinking about the things that make me really happy in the wintertime, the things that just make me feel cozy or just, I don't know, just a little bit happier. So I wanted to share them with you because I realized, I was like, you know, I really do have products that I love using in the winter. And some of them I think might be fun to share with you guys. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. The first thing I'm going to talk about are some makeup items because I figure that's what most of you guys would be interested in. And then I've got some other lifestyle items towards the end. So I'll save those for the end. First things first, there's a foundation that I used to love that they re-released, and it is the most beautiful, like, moisturizing satin finish foundation, and it looks so amazing in the winter time. In the summer, I think I get a little too oily with it, but in the winter, it makes my skin look alive. And it is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation. It says it lasts 25 hours. I don't know about all that. I have it in the shade 101 Classic Ivory. It's a little deeper than my skin tone, but not so much that it looks noticeable, so I don't mind it, and I'm pretty sure this is the lightest they had, at least the place I went, but it has SPF 20 and it's just comfortable and it makes your skin look just satiny and beautiful. It doesn't highlight dry patches. Like in the winter, my skin is a freaking mess, dryness wise. And this just makes it look so nice. And they used to be in like a squeezy tube. I'm assuming it's the same formula. It feels like it, it smells like it, so I think it is. But I just love this so much. And if you're looking for kind of a full coverage kind of foundation, but it doesn't dry your skin out, you would love this. But if you do have oily skin year round, I would stay away. You probably wouldn't like it. Another makeup product that I love, it's quickly climbed the ranks of my lip liners, and it's my favorite one to wear right now in the winter, and it's this Milani Color Statement Lip Liner. I love the shade Spice, and I actually recently got this, but I can't stop using it because it's this perfect kind of almost brown color, but it looks gorgeous under any of these really in style Marsala colors or those, you know, kind of rosy neutral colors. It just makes them look even deeper and even more beautiful, and it keeps them inside the lines. And this is so inexpensive, and I just love it. And I didn't think I would because my skin is so fair that I think colors like this don't look great on me, but this one I love. The next one is one that I can't stop wearing because it makes my skin, again, there's kind of a theme. I like my skin to look more alive because everything's so gray in the wintertime. And it's this Wet n Wild by Fergie Around the Clock blush, and the shade is Brush with Destiny, and I'd mentioned this in a recent huge drugstore haul, and it's just the prettiest shimmery peach color, and it just makes you look so alive and like just juicy in a way. I know I use that word in the weirdest of ways, but it just makes your skin look juicy, and I love that for that. And it's like $3.99, and I, again, can't stop wearing it during this gray weather. Oh my gosh, look at the mug that my student got me. I don't remember if I showed this in a video yet or not, but it had a matching like warmer for it that has Mickey on it. It's so cute. And actually the tea that I'm drinking I'm going to mention in a second. Okay, so the next makeup item is a lipstick, and this got lost in my collection for a long time, and it is the Rimmel lipstick in Airy Fairy, and this was one that everyone used to talk about years ago like crazy, and it's just the most perfect brownish pink neutral color, but it's actually like wearable. I feel like some colors like this either look way too brown or they look way too light. This is just right in between, and it's so beautiful, so inexpensive, and this might be my favorite wintertime lip color just because you still look nice. You don't look super vampy, but you also don't look like you don't care. You know, it's just beautiful. It's so perfect. And if you've been looking for just a really simple lip color to wear every single day, I would recommend this just because it is so inexpensive and it's beautiful. Okay, this one, I haven't talked about these in a while. The Beauty Blender. This makes your skin, especially when you're applying it, I love this foundation with it. But what I've noticed is no matter what foundation I'm using, when I'm using a brush, it works great in the summertime, but in the winter, I don't love using a brush all the time because I feel like it's just dragging the foundation across any dry patches I have. And that drives me nuts. So this is so amazing because you do wet it and it kind of just almost puts moisture into the skin and it's pressing the foundation in, which is really what we should do anyway. And it just, for me, I feel like if my skin's extra dry that day and I use this, my skin looks so much better than if I were to have used a brush. So, and they've got a lot of, you know, you can find these on sale, and I always have coupons linked below, like for Sephora and places like that. You can usually get 2 packs for cheaper than you would 1 and things like that. And if you take care of them, mine have lasted a very, very long time. One of the other things that I do a lot in the winter time is like if I'm bored and I, you know, usually when I'm at home, I'm either catching up, like if I'm with Tyler, we don't live together, but if I'm with him, we're usually, you know, watching a movie or playing a board game or, you know, something nerdy like that. But if I'm alone and I don't have videos to edit or I'm not commenting, I keep catching myself signing on to this site where you do these surveys and you get paid for them. And I am like addicted to it. It's kind of gross. It's Opinion Outpost, and I mentioned it before. And back then when I mentioned it, like I liked it and I used it from time to time and I made a little bit of money from it. But like in the winter, I'm not going outside other than work. So once I'm home, like I catch myself signing onto there just like randomly and taking a few surveys and making some money and moving on. Like, and it's so amazing because if you really devote a little bit of time to it every once in a while, you make a lot of money. So if you haven't checked that out yet, I'll put the link below. It's awesome and I just can't stop. And it's perfect because if I'm like wanting to buy something for myself, like as a treat, like I just uploaded that, my like luxury loves video, and you know, I was treating myself to some really expensive things. What I would recommend is use the money you make from something like the survey, like Opinion Outpost. You could make some money there and put all of that towards the new palette that you're dying to get or the new lipstick, whatever. And then you don't feel quite as guilty because you're not taking away from your original pool of money, like your income, but it's like a side income that you can use for those things that you love that you wouldn't normally buy for yourself. So the next favorite is this Andalou Naturals Fruit Stem Cell Revitalized Serum. This is a serum that's different than the other serums I've used. And other serums I've used are more like kind of oily, you know, and you get them all over your face, you let it sink in, then you put a moisturizer on. This one is lotiony. But I still use it as a serum because that's what it's marketed as, and it just makes my skin feel tight, but it not in a noticeable way, but let me rephrase. It just makes my skin look so nice. And I always put a moisturizer on after it once it's sunk in, and it's this smells amazing. I just love this, and I love that it's got a little pump. You can get it on Vitacost for pretty cheap, and it's certainly cheaper on there than it is on any other site, but I love this stuff. I like really, really, really love it. I've been using it for a while and it's just to like here still. So that is not bad. Oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing and it smells unbelievable. Another favorite is this L'Occitane just hand cream. It's just their original. This is the second one I've had of this. I used to have one a little bigger. This is a deluxe I got like a gift with purchase recently. And I was so excited because this is one of my favorites because, you know, your hands and cuticles get so dry. And this does such an amazing, it's a very thick cream, but not too thick. And I think that's what I like about it. Some buttery type ones are almost hard to work with, but this is still creamy enough, but it's so moisturizing. And it stays on all day, but it doesn't feel greasy. And it looks like butt paste. You know the tubes that the butt paste comes in? It looks like that, so that's great. Okay, a few other favorites that are just more like lifestyle and fun. My little slippers. These I got at Target, and it was one of those things that I was like, I don't need those. Like, I have slippers. But all my slippers are like clunky, bigger ones. And these were more like really thick socks. No, it wasn't Target, it was Walmart. And it was a few months ago, and I mean, they were like $4 or $5, but I, again, wanted to treat myself. I'm like, but I want them. I want them for the winter time to be able to walk around without clunky slippers. And they're so cute, and you can just throw them in the washer and they're clean, you know, well, duh. But they don't like damage them at all. They're just so nice. I love them so much. And actually my toes are cold right now. Ow. Ow, and I just hit my shin, and you know that's gonna bruise. Oh, come on. So what I'm drinking right now is so good. My future brother-in-law, Tyler's brother, he got me for my birthday the most amazing gift. I have never owned Teavana teas, and Tyler and I always go in there, and we always like try all the teas, and we're like, oh my gosh, but it's so expensive. And he got me 2 different teas, and he, I guess, had talked to the person there, and they were saying, oh my gosh, you can mix them, and it's great. And he knew that I liked coconut tea. And this is the Zingiber Ginger Coconut Rooibos Tea. And it is, oh my gosh, it smells so amazing. It smells like not almonds, amaretto. But it's this coconut and ginger, and you know, they come as a loose tea, and I just use, I'll try and show you without getting it everywhere, this little, you get these for like $2 or $3 at Walmart or anywhere that you can put the loose tea in and then shut it, and then you can just rinse it out. And then it just hooks onto the side. Another winter favorite, why not? Anyway, so I have been mixing this with the other one he got me, which is Silver Needle White Tea. And these are true like little silver needle leaves, or well, needles, I guess. And this one smells like white tea. Like, I mean, it's more of a, not a bland, but more of a straight tea. And then this has all this flavor. So when you mix them, it is the most perfect like ratio. Oh my gosh. And it's so like delicate tasting, but it has that flavor, but it's not so like punch you in the face flavor. Cause I feel like if I had this alone, and I've never even tried it alone, I've mixed them every time, it would be almost too much either way. And together it is the most perfect. And it was such an awesome gift. Thank you, Jason, if you're watching this. I doubt you are, but if you are, thank you. I love them. Last one, another favorite tea, because it's winter and you're drinking hot stuff because it's cold outside, is my Tazo Zen tea. I recently did that haul of all those teas that I got from Vitacost, and it was mostly Yogi Tea brand. Well, I've been working my way through those and trying a bunch, and you know, the ones that I had loved, I still love, and the ones that I didn't, I'm not 100% loving, because a lot of them are so strong flavor-wise that it's almost too much, and I do like more of a delicate tea. Tazo Zen tea is the best. It's like a, it says that it's green tea, which yes, it's green tea, but it's got lemongrass and spearmint. And the idea is that, you know, you feel like just calm, but you don't, it doesn't make you sleepy. It's just like it's the perfect tea. I don't know how to describe this. You just have to try it. It's just so good. And I bring it to school because Tyler, for my birthday, got me a, one of those things that you just plug in and flip the thing and it boils the water in like 40 seconds, and then you have hot water and you can just turn it off. I used that at school, and I went through one of these boxes like that. So I need to buy a few more, honestly, because it's my favorite. And you can find it at the drugstore. It's even cheaper on Vitacost. Just saying. Not saying, just saying. So those are all of my wintertime favorites. I know winter's almost over and I'm so excited, but I feel like this is the time of year that's the longest stretch, this February and March time. And for me, I'm a teacher, so we're in that stretch of like testing, statewide testing. And the kids are stressed, it stresses me out, it stresses the parents out. These things just kind of make me happy. I just like them. Let me know what your winter favorites are below. I'm always interested, especially tea-wise and hand cream-wise, just things that make your skin look not dry. I'm always into, so let me know those as well. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. It was $49, and it would originally have been $49 just for the palette, but it came with a bunch of other stuff. So it is the Too Faced Better Than Chocolate kit here. And like I said, it was $49, but look at all that it comes with. It comes with the chocolate bar palette here, which is $49 on its own. It also comes with the Better Than Sex mascara, which is unbelievable.